So tell me more about this champion mentality that you developed for men.
Well, I think with what's happening now and how guys are showing up in relationship, it's imperative that we show up as champions because, like I mentioned before, women are skyrocketing. They're doing amazing things. And for a man to step into his power, it truly can't be boyfriend, husband, acquaintance kind of relationship. He's got to take it to a whole nother level. And guys, this does not mean that you've got to be Superman. This just means that you are understanding the relationship. You understand where she's going. Because here's what a lot of guys do. They have this dream woman in their head. And, I would just love to be with her. She's amazing. She's got all this and more that I want to be with. Well, okay, great. You've got this dream woman that you want. But is this dream woman wanting you? Is she, at that level where she's going, well, this is the guy I want. Well, okay, this guy will see a woman that is in her yoga pants. She's just come from yoga. She looks fantastic. And he's 20, 30 pounds overweight. And yeah, well, there she is. There's my goddess. But she's not noticing him because he's not a match. And too many guys aren't realizing that they have got to become a match for her. And that might be spiritually as well. That might be in personal growth and development. I went to a recent seminar and one of the world-class speaker, and he speaks on spirituality and personal growth, self-development. And there was 1,000 people in the audience. 90, maybe 95% of that audience were women. And I was blown away about the demographic breakdown. I'm going, where are the guys? Why aren't the guys hearing this? So here's what happens. All these women are pumped and excited about the new information that they've received, and they want to go home and they want to tell their husbands or their boyfriends. And he's like, that's great, dear. I'm glad you, sounds like you learned a lot. That's awesome. Oh, game's on. Hang on a second. Okay, I'll talk to you later. And so they'll get together and they go, so what happened when you talked to Harvey? Oh, same old thing. Same. My Charlie said the same thing. So over time, this gets really old because women are evolving at such a rapid pace and men are not. So guys, if you want a very altogether woman that's got all these checks and balances that you deem to be important to you, you got to level up. You have got to be a champion in every aspect that she deems to be important. And we've got to play a bigger game. And what I mean by that is understanding where your masculine energy is at. Too many guys right now are believing that the nice guy is what she wants. Yes, no question about it. She wants a nice guy. But if you're too far into that energy of being a really nice guy, you're too far in your feminine energy. And there's nothing wrong with that. However, you've got to dip into that energy that's your authentic masculine to truly be her champion. And I talk a lot about this in the work that I do about how masculine and feminine energy plays out. And a lot of guys are kind of surprised that, hey, wait a minute, I don't have feminine energy in me. I'm a man. And yeah, you do, guys. And there's nothing wrong with it. If you're in your feminine energy, you're communicating, you're compassionate, and you're in touch with your creativity, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you go too far into it, this is where you become indecisive. And this is where you become a guy that ends up in the friend zone. And to be a champion, you've got to step into that masculine energy so that there are times when she needs to be ravished, guys. She needs to feel that you've got this. She needs to feel that you're making decisions. And in a relationship, she's making way too many decisions, gentlemen. Way too many. You got to take some of that off of her plate.
Yes.
And just allow her. You've got this, guys.